off of that. Get off of that. Are you sleeping? Go to bed. Go lay down and watch our iPad, okay? Mari. Here. Go watch our iPad, buddy. The Nets beat the Suns? What? Jordan? 1 for 6. What? 6 fouls. Oh my gosh. The Sixers paid the rest, y'all. That's 41, 3 and 3, 1 block, 2. Oh my God. They do got a squad. Jokic got hurt. They gotta do it without Jokic. Oh my gosh. Zealous couldn't do it by herself, but he has no. Oscar, the real one being on it. Woo! goes to the Bucks. Oh my God. The first upset alert. What a second.
Did you say 2 to 3 years? Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happened since Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game.
I'm saying with the remote though.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Cunningham, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Nash, and it's Pettit in at the 4. And for the Spurs, Anthony is out there with Miller. Then it's Johnson, then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. You look at the Spurs, and Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They've just got to play to their strengths.
Anthony against Nash. Miller outside. Connects from three-point range.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's McGrady. And it's off from three-point range. Cousins with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Passes to Nash. Here's Pettit from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Johnson, the pass to Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Nash against Johnson. The shot by Nash, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
McGrady. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Nash, the pass to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
To the middle. It's picked off. Inside. That shot off. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Outside Anthony. It's Miller on the wing. Fires for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Pettit. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Pettit's got 7 points.
Well, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
The shot by Anthony, no good. The Hawks leading from past the arc. And it's Pettit missing. Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Cousins. Nash against Miller. Nash the pass to George. There's the drive. And George with the stuff.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Miller outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Right side George. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Cunningham. And he gets the bucket.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. Johnson outside. Outside Anthony. Over Martin. And another basket for San Antonio.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Cunningham pushes it to Bogut. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Johnson kicks to McGrady. Off target from outside. The Hawks trailing. Here's George. Rebounded by Anthony.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Spurs making a switch here. Camby's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Spurs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Moncrief, he's checked in for San Antonio. And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
2 shots. Timeout Spurs. Who wants a free T-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise!
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Anthony.
Your sensational Spurs dance team.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that one's good. McGrady's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Cunningham outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. Cunningham's got his second bucket tonight.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Camby. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Cunningham looking it over, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And it's sent back by George. Griffin with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Miller against Griffin. Over Miller. Kept alive. Here's Martin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And inside, Martin outplays his size by just amping up the intensity. He'll do what it takes to get that shot off.
It's good from long range. And it's 9 points for Bede.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Up there. Last 5 baskets, 3 have been driven.
The Hawks shoot their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Jordan. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's Moncrief. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Miller kicks to Moncrief. McGrady outside. No good on the 3. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's San Antonio. They're up by 5. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Nash, Booker out there with Griffin, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Out left to the wing. Camby kicks to Miller. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's not in the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's Pettit missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ibaka is such a tough matchup with that length and that kind of height. He's tough not to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Booker.
When you think of Serge Ibaka, you think of Serge Ibaka. That's the shot blocking and the defense. Those come right to mind. He's been a quality role player for a very long time in the NBA.
Griffin down low. Anthony on him. Griffin's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Hawks trail by 11. Nash, the pass to Cousins. The pass to Pettit. Will it go? Oh, good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Out to Nash. The second chance effort. Rejected by Camby. Miller dishes to Moncrief. Pass to Camby. Stolen by George. Here's Cousins. And that one goes long. Spurs leading by 11. Miller outside. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. A shot off that time. The Hawks trail by 11. George, that's a two-pointer. He drains the quick shot. George has got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Miller outside. Launches it. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George against Miller. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Sidney Moncrief. The Hawks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Cunningham, he's checked in for Griffin.
Taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Moncrief, the pass to Miller. Miller with another miss. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. The Hawks again can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Anthony with the bucket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
A different look now for San Antonio. Mann's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Moncrief. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Martin's checked in. Ibaka comes with the double team. Down low. Here's Nash. A rebound by the Spurs.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to Cousins. To the inside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mann. Passes it to Johnson. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Cousins, no good. For San Antonio. They're on a 16-4 run. Man, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Nash will go to the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Atlanta. And that one falls for Nash.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Anthony in the corner. And it's San Antonio with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And George kicks it over to Nash. The Hawks again can't hit.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The Hawks trail by 18. George with no one around. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. And that's now 10 points for George. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the pass to Bogut. Stolen by Camby. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson dishes to Anthony. Over Cunningham. And it's San Antonio with another.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Anthony's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. And George, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
14 fouls. The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
George, 2 shots.
That's good from George. And George drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Anthony down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Checking out the Spurs. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
San Antonio, let's get it up for yours.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
They've got Anthony. Tracy McGrady is out there with Johnson. Then it's Miller, and it's Hibbert in at the 5, down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The Hawks trail by 19. Nash the pass to George. Cousins trying to free himself up. That's good for George on the assist by Nash. Nash has got assist number 5 here tonight. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. George hacks a 2-pointer. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Johnson, and stolen by Nash. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Nash with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Spurs leading by 13. 90 seconds now into the second half. Johnson kicks to McGrady. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Nash, the pass to Cunningham. And here's George for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Drains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 14 points for the game.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Shoots. And it's Pettit missing. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Good on the second free throw. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. George looking over the floor. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Cunningham against Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
They get a hand on it, and taken away by Johnson. To the paint, looks for Miller, gets it to him, and Miller throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Cousins finds George. Shot to stop the run. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Anthony. He's got 14. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Nash, the pass to Pettit. Here's Cousins. Lets it go with the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked. Near the 3-point line, it's Nash off the left rim and out. Spurs leading by 16. And the rejection by Cousins.
Offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
And the Hawks making a change here. Martin's checked in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in. With the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Johnson. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pettit, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Pettit, covered by Anthony, and stolen by Miller. Takes the 3. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Nash. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but It's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for San Antonio. Booker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Nash. Tries again. And Hibbert with the block.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Shots good by Miller. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Spurs on defense. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Martin kicks to George. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. George has got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Johnson dishes to McGrady. For the three. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 15. Outside, George. Over McGrady. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to George. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. The layup off target. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Miller outside. Kicks it to McGrady. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Miller, the pass to Johnson. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Johnson's got 10. From deep, George. Not going to go that time. That one misses. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Cade Cunningham out there with Nash, and it's George in at the two-guard spot. Miller, no up.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Now here is Moncrief. Miller outside, on deep, Atlanta with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. Cousins, no one around him. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from George. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham is showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And Antonio calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Spurs with some changes. Camby comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Georgia subbed in for Miller. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Owen. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mo Cheeks was talking about with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach. His team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
George passes to Cousins. Cunningham against George. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's McGrady. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Cunningham close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. If how mobile he is of him attacking in this mindset.
Anthony's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 9. Now Moncrief. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Cunningham finds Cousins. Back to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. The tray. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 5 assists in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to McGrady. Shoots the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Cunningham passes to Cousins. Now Nash from deep 3-point range. Rebound San Antonio. Camby's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. And Moncrief gets it to go.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control. And, of course, one of the stronger guards in the league.
Here's Cousins. San Antonio with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Nash dishes to Cunningham, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Cunningham's got 16 points here in the second half. Spurs leading by 14. And here's Moncrief. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Nash. Down low, Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins does not mess around in the post. When he's got that kind of positioning, he's going to ram it home.
Outside Anthony. No one near him. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Miller's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Moncrief.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Miller. Johnson.
And Atlanta has possession. Down by 12. Johnson against Nash. Can't hit from 12. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Camby kicks to McGrady. Anthony tried to get over. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Camby. McGrady's got 26.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 16. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. A 3 off the inbound. And And it's Pettit missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Camby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
DeMarcus Cousins.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins. He's off on the first.
First team foul. At the line.
That one misses. The Hawks trail by 16.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 8 rebounds in this game. And George kicks it over to Nash. Cousins, the pass to George. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Man gets the bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete
San
control.
Antonio foul. Serge Ibaka. Third personal.
And that one misses. Horry's checked in for Marcus Camby. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And he sinks the second.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bucket is good.
Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Hodges. Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Bryant. And the pass to Cousins. Bogut with it. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.